The universe is everything. It includes all of space and all the matter and energy that space contains. It even includes time itself, and of course, it includes you. The Earth and the Moon are part of the universe, as are the other planets, and there are many dozens of moons, along with asteroids and comets. The planets orbit the Sun. The Sun is one among hundreds of billions of stars in the Milky Way galaxy, and most of those stars have their own planets, known as exoplanets. The Milky Way is but one of those billions of galaxies in the observable universe. All of them, including our own, are thought to have supermassive black holes at the centers. All the stars in all the galaxies and all the other stuff that astronomers can't even observe are part of the universe. It is simply everything. The universe is nearly 14 years old. Our solar system is 4.6 billion years old. Life on Earth has existed for maybe 3.8 billion years, and humans have been around for only a few 100,000 years. In other words, the universe has existed roughly 56,000 times longer than our species has. By that measure, almost everything that's ever happened did so before humans existed. So of course, we have loads of questions. In a cosmic sense, we just got here. Earth, our home planet, is a world unlike any other. The third planet from the Sun, Earth is the only place in the known universe confirmed to host life. With a radius of 3,959 miles, Earth is the fifth largest planet in our solar system, and is the only one known for sure to have liquid water on its surface. The Earth is also unique in terms of monikers. Every other solar system planet was named for a Greek or Roman deity. But for at least 1,000 years, some cultures have described our world using the Germanic word Earth, which means simply the ground. The Earth orbits the Sun once every 365.25 days. Since our calendar years have only 365 days, we add an extra leap day every 4 years to account for the difference. Though we can't feel it, Earth zooms through its orbit at an average velocity of 18.5 miles a second. During this circuit, our planet is an average of 93 million miles away from the Sun, a distance that takes light about 8 minutes to traverse. Astronomers define this distance as one astronomical unit, a measure that serves as a handy cosmic yardstick. Earth is the planet we have the best opportunity to understand in detail, helping us see how other rocky planets behave, even those orbiting distant stars. As a result, scientists are increasingly monitoring Earth from space. NASA alone has dozens of missions dedicated to solving our planet's mysteries. At the same time, telescopes are gazing outward to find other planets. Thanks to instruments such as NASA's Kepler Space Telescope, astronomers have found more than 3,800 planets orbiting other stars, some of which are about the size of Earth, and a handful of which orbit in the zones around their stars that are just the right temperature to be potentially habitable. Have you ever looked up into the night sky and wondered just how many stars there are in space? This question has fascinated scientists as well as philosophers, musicians, and dreamers throughout the ages. Look into the sky on a clear night, out of the glare of streetlights, and you will see a few thousand individual stars with your naked eyes. With even a modest amateur telescope, millions more will come into view. So how many stars are there in the universe? It is easy to ask this question, but difficult for scientists to give a fair answer. Stars are not scattered randomly through space. They are gathered together into a vast group known as galaxies. The Sun belongs to a galaxy called the Milky Way. Astronomers estimate there are about 100,000 million stars in the Milky Way alone. Outside that, there are millions upon millions of other galaxies also. It has been said that counting the stars in the universe is like trying to count the number of sand grains on a beach on Earth. We might do that by measuring the surface area of the beach and determining the average depth of the sand layer. If we count the number of grains in small representative volume of sand by multiplication, we can estimate the number of grains on the whole beach. For the universe, the galaxies are our small representative volumes, and there are something like 10 square 11 to 10 square 12 stars in our galaxy, and there are perhaps something like 10 square 11 or 10 square 12 galaxies. With a simple calculation, we get something like 10 square 22 to 10 square 24 stars in the universe. This is only a rough number, as obviously not all galaxies are the same. Just like on a beach, the dip of sand will not be the same in different places. No one would try to count stars individually. Instead, we measure integrated quantities like the number and luminosity of galaxies. The moon is the easiest celestial object to find in the night sky when it is there. Earth's only natural satellite hovers above us, bright and round until it seemingly disappears for a few nights. The rhythm of the moon's phases has guided humanity for millennia. For instance, calendar months are roughly equal to the time it takes to go from one full moon to the next. Moon phases and the moon's orbits are mysterious to many. For example, the moon always shows us the same phase. That happens because it takes 27.3 days both to rotate on its axis and to orbit the Earth. We see either the full moon, half moon, or no moon because the moon reflects sunlight. How much of it depends on the moon's position in relation to Earth and the sun. The evolution of the planet Earth and its atmosphere gave rise to life, which shaped the Earth's subsequent development. Our future lies in interpreting this geologic past and considering what changes, good and bad, may lie ahead.